Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, TedTokez, and we're back with the third episode of Survivor Castaway Island. Last episode, we left off coming back to the campsite here to manage the campsite, and we have a couple events to do. We learned not to ignore them, or else we'll lose points with the tribes people. So while we're at camp, we grab up some of the resources so that we're actually contributing when we go back to the camp after this manage the camp stage. Here you can see I'm pulling up this map to try and chase down these exclamation marks. We lose 2 energy for each coconut tree shake. As you can see, I'm not really getting... Oh, we got 2 coconuts out of that one. Nice. There we go, grabbed some coconuts. We collect up some more sticks from this pile of sticks. There you go, one more stick there. Another tree we're going to shake, try and get some coconuts, give it a couple tries. There you go, we got one. There you go, we got another one on the 3rd and 4th. Oh man, close but not close enough. That one was not that close. It's actually kind of tough fishing. Now, I'm not sure if it's just because I'm just like with a spear and walking around or what, but it was actually, it's pretty tough fishing, and I waste a lot of energy doing that. I wouldn't recommend fishing in the beginning. I don't know. I'd get coconuts and for food, you know. I don't know if fish is the way to go about that or not. We'll get some sleep to get back 23 energy, and we'll have our meeting, seeing who brought what back to the camp. It says Wu, Cliff, and Carla haven't brought any resources back. And I lost more affinity with the adventurers I didn't interact with. It says Morgan was hurt by a joke Monica made. Monica got hurt by a coconut. And after that, day 3 turns to day 4. We wake up. We get our little, we get our breakfast in. Whole tribe's able to drink. Whole tribe's able to eat. Rolling stone gathers no moss. Okay. Alright. Not sure what we're doing here. Not sure what that clue meant for us. The immunity challenge will begin soon. You must control the trajectory of the ball to progress. Use the left stick to move and push the ball around. Alright, there's my character, John, pushing the ball. Try to get to the right of it to make it go left a little bit there. Push it down. Push it up over these little obstacles right there. Push it on through there. Try to get to the right of it again so we can push it over a little bit. Get around that little S-bend. We start pushing it uphill to get over these little bumps. Start to lose control a little bit. Now we're chasing the ball down the ramp. Now we got to get around this obstacle. There we go. Push it up over that. Looks like we only have 25 seconds left. 20 seconds left, something like that about now. Try and push it over these obstacles. Got 15 seconds on the clock. Boom, we're getting through these. Pushing the ball through these. About 8 seconds left. Looks like we're going to get stuck here on this one. Not too far from the finish line. The rest of the map was even kind of, the rest of the track was even kind of easy. We just didn't make the time. One of the other tribes play it, one of the other survivors had beat our time. Had a faster time, so we lost that challenge. And our team will have to meet at the tribal council and see who's gonna get voted off. This is our tribe's first vote. Carlos says, bro, that ain't going to last forever. You know we have to cut people loose sooner than you think. And then it hits you like a cold shower. You don't know what anyone else in the tribe is thinking regarding the vote. He says, what are your thoughts? You say, look, if they aren't talking strategy with you, they're talking strategy about you. They ask me what I want to do. I say, ask the opinions of the others directly. You say, all right, everyone, what's your voting strategy? Cliff, let's start with you. Everyone seemed to be happy about talking out in the open about it. Cliff says, look, if you aren't giving your all, then you are taking an opportunity from the rest. Morgan says, to avoid losing, we have to win challenges, so I'll be voting to keep the tribe strong. Carlos says, if you cost us the challenge, you've earned yourself a vote, in my opinion. Monica says, bro, if you aren't showing up on game day, you ain't helping the team. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of seems like Carla might be thinking of voting us, voting John out. So we noticed Carla running and rummaging around the ground. I think this was an exclamation mark for us at this day. She says, don't sneak up on a fella. Nearly gave her a heart attack. I said, tell me about the craziest jump you ever performed. She said, bro, that was the 720 handlebar spin rodeo McTwist. I was attempting to do it in Vegas on that massive fountain, but I botched the twist. Bro, and I ended up going for a swim. She said, I have no idea what half of what you said meant. So we had a little bit of a conversation with Carla there. And then there's another event over on the east side of the island. So we're going to run over there to that. Looks like we got to go south a little bit. And it's right around here. We grab up some sticks from this pallet, I guess. There you go. On our way there, we grabbed that stick. And there's the exclamation. The players are guessing if today's challenge will come with a reward or not. Wu says, I tell my students, you get what you get, and you don't make a fret. Cliff says, there is a high probability that the next challenge will be a reward challenge. They want my opinion. And I'm going to guess the reward. I agree, a tarp would be great, a great reward from the challenge. Wu says, better fishing gear would be nice. Cliff says, I could use some pillows or a hammock. They say that honest is its own reward, but within the game of Survivor, a reward is its own reward. So we carry on collecting some resources from the camp and for the camp. got a coconut from that. Looks like that one coconut now costed us 10 energy, 12 energy, 14 energy, 16 energy. Yeah, see, that was whack. That tree was not trying to be in, was not trying to give us any coconuts. We got 8 energy, which is not good because it requires 7 for the challenge. So I have to run back to camp here, take a little nap ski. We'll get 14 energy from the nap. And now we bring back the resources we found at the campsite or on the island, and we bring. It says Woo didn't bring any resources back this time, but Woo did help Carla maintain the fire. Woo seems to know who found the immunity idol. Alright, and then before leaving for tonight's council, you can discreetly discuss strategy with a few adventurers. Now, I'd say do it every time, because, you know, what are you losing, really? You know what I mean? I think you get two strategy talks. You know, and we chose to go with Carla for the first one because she was gonna vote on us, and I kind of wanted to see if I could propose a vote, see if she's willing to hear me out on tag teaming the same boat together. She does accept, and she asks me who I want her to vote against. I chose Woo. Woo didn't bring any resources back, said he might have found the idol, so we're going to see what happens. Carla accepts my proposal. She'll vote against Woo at the next tribal council. And then I asked one more person to come conversate with me, and it just so happens to be Woo. And with that, we're going to see if we can get any information out of Woo about the other competitors. Woo clearly doesn't want to tell me anything or share any information. So with that, I'm pretty confident in being okay with voting Woo off because I'm not going to benefit from Woo's gameplay. There you go. There's our tribe. All 6 members from the start. Alright, this council begins. Each adventurer gives their own point of view on the adventure. The adventurers gave their speeches. Ready to vote. Asked me who I want to vote for. I say Woo, hoping that Carla also voted for Woo. And that's 2 out of the 6 votes. Maybe somebody else voted for Woo. And we'll get Woo out in the beginning potentially, because I don't think they'll tie 3-3. Get 3 votes, Woo may be going. Nobody had the idol, as you can see. They talked about if anyone wanted to play it. There's a vote for Woo, vote for Monica. Morgan. There's another vote for Morgan. There's another vote for Woo. Morgan's eliminated first. Maybe me and Carla can get Woo out next elimination, and we might be safe if we end up at Tribal Council. There you go. Maybe next time, Morgan, maybe next time. In this game, fire represents your life. When the fire's gone, so are you. We just snuffed Morgan's torch out, and now we head back to camp. Tribal Council done. Day 4 turns to day 5. Hey, and that's it for this one, folks. Check out the next episode, and we'll be getting into what happens next on day 5.